Check 1 2. All right, we're streaming live, and I'm not here to, you know, get into tedious arguments over things like quantum mechanics and stuff like that. But I'm here to talk, and I'll turn on the overhead lights so you can see your who you're dealing with here. All you can see is a shadowy figure right now. So, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'll turn on. I should just have a switch, eh? Like if I was a serious broadcaster, right? Or I'd have a dude or a chick, you know, say, chick, fucking turn the lights up, eh? No, I gotta do my. That's how unpopular I am. Hold on. Gee. You can see the abysmal state of my living quarters here. It was, I don't know. Point being is that I don't know I don't know what point is. Maybe, just maybe, and I'm entitled to be a person without a point to make. All right, okay. So don't you fucking judge me. How about that, huh? I remember like my last broad stream, my broad stream. I was like, F U eat S-H, eat S-H, you know. Now I'm trying to put a damper on my foul language, real foul mouth, you know. I'm working on it. It's like instead of saying fuck you bitch, I'll say I'll say something like frig you luscious. Luscious, frig you luscious, frig you luscious. Huh? It doesn't have the same impact as like fuck you bitch, but frig you luscious, eh? Like that. It's got a little impact behind it, huh? Ah, man, you know what I was thinking about today? All kinds of things. Like every moment of every day, like there's stuff going through my mind, and I try to mince out, or like what did you call it? Like separate the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. And I think about all kinds of things, like radio hosts, right? There's this guy like Shay Ganem on 630 Chad. That's a AM radio station, 630 Chad, and it used to be pretty. I'm gonna say like unobtrusive in a political sense, but it mainly like it was like talk radio for the disenfranchised and the angry people. Hey, like there's like, and in that sense, it hasn't changed much. But the current host, his name is Shay Ganem, who has had like I don't know much about the guy, but listening to him on the radio, I thought, okay, he's a classy individual, you know, like nice guy, nothing, you know. Uh, but now I call him. I made up a nickname, Shill Ganem, because at the end of the day, like whatever global news says, like he's gonna listen. So if global news says, "Oh, avoid this subject matter," and they tell his producer and stuff, right? Like, this is what I'm thinking. It's like, downplay this. Don't talk about that. If you shake at him, you're like, fuck. Like 300,000 a year versus fucking going on fucking LinkedIn. What would you choose, right? Maybe that's just me. Hey, like money over principle. What you? Gee, what did I do today? I went. I made a hockey bet. I fucking lost $13. Will I ever recover? I don't know. You don't know until you're in a situation where it's like $13 makes all the difference. You know, and I know people, like, it's weird. Like, I know people that, like, they can't even afford to fucking smoke pot. And I'm like, fuck. You know, and then is it helpful, like, to say, hey, I'll bring you a joint, you know? It's like, they've got their pride, right? Like, you know, what's me kind of like showing up with a joint, you know, like hang out with you for a couple hours and get high. Smoke some weed, man. I'll even roll the joint and everything. You know, that's the type of guy I am. But if you're in a situation where you gotta, like, you can't even get your own weed, it's like, ooh, fuck, that's harsh. That's harsh, bro. I'm not trying to make fun. I'm really not. Maybe I am a little, but no. It's like I've been in a situation, I'll tell you, folks. Anyone listening, I think there's maybe one person, but I was in such a state one time that I was like literally starving. Like, it's like guts turning over, and I'm like, I'm gonna make it through the night, you know. And so I had some oatmeal and I had peanut butter. So I made this god awful concoction just to put some meat on the ribs of myself. It's like oatmeal and peanut butter. That's what I got to work with, eh? And not one of the most momentous occasions in my life. But like, thank God I had that oatmeal. Thank God I had the peanut butter. It's like better than nothing. Better than nothing. Oatmeal, peanut butter, bing bang bong. I got a couple of days of survival there. What are we going to talk about tonight? There's so many things, like war with Russia, like Russia invading the Ukraine, and Joe Biden, commander in chief, right? What a heavy hitter. Yeah, you would think. I don't know. I would think, like, USA should be like, well, fucking fuck you and your grandkids up if you fuck around. We'll fucking detonate like nukes on your border, and then I don't know how I'm not a general, right? But I'm just thinking, like, USA versus fucking Russia. and then I think, well, who knows what, Russia's got all kinds of helicopters, all kinds of, who knows what's going on in the former Soviet Union, right? And then China, like what kind of advanced technology do they have like under wraps? That you'd think like job number one of the U.S. would be to know, like above and beyond, like, okay, how advanced are the Chinese? What sorts of shit are the Russians hiding? And then we know this, and then we can like build stuff to like counteract it, right? I guess in a perfect world, you know, does this not? I'm sure this happens on a daily basis, but Russia does something, and the U.S. is like finger wagging. Yeah, don't do that. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I do. I wish I knew. Maybe it's not for me to know these things, right? I'm just a simple musician. You can like look at my stuff at soundcloud.com/richmath if you're keenly interested, like who I am, what I, the type of stuff I do. Tonight I am talking to dead air. That's what I think that happened to me like a couple of weeks ago. Just bear with me. I gotta find my crystal ship. Hold on. A million ways to save your face in the midst of glee. You talk to me. No, when I say crystal ship, I like to drink this one beer. If you've ever followed me before, like I haven't shifted. What shifted is that now it comes in cans, and I pour it into a heavy glass. That's what. That's what I like. Like when I put the glass down and it stays there, it's not like a red Solo cup where you topple it over. It's got some weight to it, and I like that. What I'm gonna do moving forward is like I've got doubles of this LP, so it's not all that uncommon, I don't think. But I don't know. I have to look it up. Like that's what you do if you want to sell something. Pretend you're trying to buy it, and then you go on eBay, you look it up, and then you say, "Yeah, Beatles Red Album." It's a gatefold. Oh, it's it's not a reproduction. What do you start the bidding at? I'd say like, I don't know, maybe 125. Like I got a Willie Nelson cassette that I don't really want to depart with, but when you start the bidding at, it's like I wouldn't let it go for under $75. If it fetches 500, yeah, I can let her go. Well, it's out of your hands once you put it up for auction. Look at that mess in the background, man. Plastic. That's a plastic bag. It's not it. And like, okay, like something like this. Like, what would this fetch? Hold on. Because I'm not really using it. I'm not working much. But a $6 million man lunch pail. And you know what the shame is I used to have the matching thermos and got lost somewhere along the way. It's in pretty good shape. And I'm thinking that this is something I used to like to bring into work. I'd actually pack lunch in it. Like go into the gas company and like that's my lunch. I have like fucking cabbage rolls and stuff in there. Anyway. Yeah, cabbage rolls, hey. Oh boy. That's something. A cabbage roll. The way my mom used to make them. It was hamburger and rice, and they were big fat cabbage rolls, and they were good. But like all these lessons I took from my mom, and then like now I tailor them to my own liking. Like if I was making cabbage rolls, they'd be little tiny mean buggers. They real spicy. I like spicy stuff, and I make them, slick and spicy. A little greasy on the greasy side, eh? Greasy cabbage rolls. Cook them in bacon fat or something. Boy, yeah, I'm just making myself hungry talking about it. No, I haven't been working up much of an appetite lately. But smoking weed, you get the munchies. I don't know if you've ever smoked pot before. YouTuber. You ever smoke pot, man? Like pot, you get on the pot, man. You get just an appetite booster. You can get like start smoking pot, start getting fat, So I gotta watch my girlish figure and I'll not get carried away. Well, it's easy for me. I buy some people buy like 2% milk or 1% milk. I get the homogenized, the 3.25. I'm like, fuck it. If I'm gonna, I'll just drink less, and when you're using it for like cooking and stuff, it just always seems like kind of skint to me. Like seems like less than like 2%. What the fuck? Like I turn my nose up at that shit. I'm like, get the fucking real homogenized milk. Fuck, dude. Like you're gonna drink milk, fucking drink it. Go with this like skim shit. Maybe I'm crazy, that's how I roll, you know. I look at it, I say, like, you know, then when it comes to yogurt, I'm like, well, I'm gonna eat yogurt and be healthy, right? And then you get this like stuff with fruit stirred in. Well, you basically just, from what I understand, and I'm no expert in dietology, but you got this like stuff with the like cherry yogurt or this yogurt or that yogurt. And from my understanding, like you're defeating the purpose of the yogurt, because like, once you introduce like sugars into these like bacteria that is supposed to be beneficial, you kind of like defeating the purpose, you know. I don't know, you know. It's like I'm sure, but it's the same way as like pasteurizing milk. Like you know, a real like a Hutterite or something might look at me queerly, say, "Fuck, you drink this stuff from the grocery store? Try this." Like, oh man, it's like raw from the teat. I'm like, yeah. Okay, well, I was like, whoa, it just fucking blew my mind. It's like, oh, I swallowed the biggest red pill of my life. A million ways to stall about your subjectivity. Ba, ba, ba. Stalling about your subjectivity. You know what? I'm sitting here in Leafland. I'm waiting for the divine leaf blower to come and fucking blow me away. Swoosh. Fuck, I knew it. I was always destined to be a nobody. Fuck. I was like scrambling to hang on to something. There's nothing there. Just like fucking blown away into the void, into the great void. Man, don't we all feel that way though? At some point, or maybe maybe I'm the weird guy. So tomorrow, what am I gonna do tomorrow? You know what? Probably the same thing I did today. It's gonna be like household chores, cooking, maybe run an errand. I like running errands, and then I get to go out in public and like flirt with girls. I don't know if that was a big thing for me back when I was. Well, it's never not been a cool thing, you know. It's like I guess maybe I've gotten lax on that, but yeah, I used to be able to get numbers pretty easy. Like yeah, like someone like let's say I walk into a restaurant, okay? So here's me, you know, walk in a restaurant. Let's say I'm with an older lady, right? Like my buddy's mom, you know, my buddy's mom, man. I'm walking in with my buddy's mom, and we go in, and then there's like a Nazi checkpoint. Hey, papers, please. Like I gotta show my vaccination status, and I'm like, you know, even though I'm like quintuply vaxxed and everything, I'm like, gee, and I got the whole like QR code on my phone to prove it, but I don't like the whole idea of this fucking checkpoint. So I just pretend that I don't, you know, I didn't get the VAT. You know, I'm just renegade, fucking monster, filthy, unwashed, fucking unvaxxed, fucking dude. and then, and then and then she says, "Were you vaccinated?" And then I say, like, "Who wants to know?" And then she looks at me confusedly and say, like, "Give me your phone number, and we'll talk about it." That's like a pickup line, eh? It's like, "I'll talk about my health status. Give me a call later." Thought of it. Yeah. Like using COVID as a pickup line like that can get some traction maybe if you're a dude. Like I know that's a big thing. It's a big thing. Is like the same with like when I say big thing, what I'm talking about is like dudes over 30 who are still virgins. Like I'm like, whoa, man. Like how do you not? You know, because you take it for granted. At least I do. I don't. I guess I don't anymore because I'm recognizing the problem. It's like these fucking dudes aren't like. If you're a man, like, not, and then these younger kids have so much access to pornography. Um, it's like maybe in some cases quite troubling. Maybe you know because like us guys growing up, like it would be like, you know, dad had a porno VHS cassette stat in the rafters, eh? It's like, hey, check this out, porno, you know, like it was a big deal. Like it was holy fuck, you got porn. Now it's like, you know, porn, yawn, you know, what kind of porn, you know, or like it gets dicier and dicier, weirder and weirder and stuff like that. Like, you know, porn's always kind of weird, but it's like the fetishists and the fucking producers, they're making stuff like I don't want to watch. You know, and I'd be lying if I said, oh yeah, I don't watch any of that pornography. I don't want to look at beautiful naked women. But like some of this porn and the stuff, like the what do you call it? Like the situational like type porn, like incestuous or like gang bang and stuff like that. Doesn't appeal to me, you know. Because I mean, I might as well. Boy, you know what? No, I'm not going to say anything further on the subject. But I will if you ask me directly. I'll gladly. Well, I reluctantly, embarrassingly tell you what I like. I'll just come out and say it. I might as well now that I've gone this far. Is like if I have a preference, it's seeing older women with younger chaps. You know, like to me, it's a little taboo. You know, it's kind of exciting, and there's let's say oh, nude in France, NIF, nude in France. We'll look that up. That's probably my overall favorite. Is like they get some of the hottest older chicks, really nice, and yeah, yeah. If you're a dude like me, it's too fucking pathetic to get a woman and you just want to watch porn. Well, nude in France, it's it's maybe as wholesome as it gets, or I don't know. Yeah. Again, yeah. Hate to make that mention, but at least I'm honest. Yeah, fucking everyone's bugging me about drinking too much and stuff like that. Hey, you like what you're drinking? I'm like, who the like, you know? Well, thank you for your concern. If you're watching, I do. Do I recognize? I'm recognizing it, but I'm not. I'm not. You know what? Here's the thing: is like I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm telling you, you can see plainly. I'm drinking, and I'll just continue doing that. And before you scrutinize my choices in life, let me examine your medicine cabinet. Hey, what you got? What you got tucked away in your behind that mirror there in your bathroom? What are you taking? What's your crutch, right? And at my age, like when you're pushing middle age and stuff, like chances are I'm gonna see something. So before you criticize my self-medicating agenda, itinerary, schedule, whatever you want to call it, let me let me examine your medicine cabinet or your regimen. What kind of, you got a case of Pepsi in the basement? Don't you? I'm not using the medical system. I'm not going in. I don't even need a checkup. Healthy as a horse here. Okay, maybe not that healthy, but well, healthy is a average horse maybe. Point being, I get up every day and I don't go to the hospital or a doctor or clinic because I don't need to. So I wake up and what do shovel snow, whip up breakfast. Yeah, breakfast cooking, speciality. Anyone can learn that pretty simply. Well, no, then again, you're gonna make a poached egg, scrambled egg, steamed egg, hard boiled, soft boiled. How are you gonna cook that egg? Time versus temperature. You're gonna, and then to get like everything ready at once, like today, I was trying to get some hash browns. I got this deluxe toaster oven. It's got this convection setting, like air fry, and I'll try and give you a QRD on how I do it. It's like I cube up potatoes, like sort of like half-inch cubes kind of thing, and then I put them in Tupperware. I rinse them off. I peel them if need be. Not necessarily, if the skin looks good, leave the skin on. It's my advice. But or take it off. Whatever. So you cube it up, into these like not even, like inch and a half or inch cube. Yeah. Thinking too big. I'm overestimating. It's like inch cube. Basically cut them into square inch cubes. And then you put them in the Tupperware, like rinse them off and strain them, like try and get and then put in some olive oil, and then shake in like some oregano and stuff, pepper. I'll put in a pinch of fucking salt if you want, and then put the lid on the Tupperware with the potatoes in it, and then shake them up real good so they're all coated. And then you put them in a steel mesh tray. Put them in the toaster oven on air fry, which is essentially like heat with fan, convection, as they call it. And then let them sit there for like under 20 minutes. You gotta at like 350 degrees. You got some nice fucking hash browns. So that was my mission today. Reporting in. That's how exciting is that? Is like tell you, I went parachuting, tried to break the world record. Went up 160,000 feet in the air, jumped out, made it back to Earth, almost broke the world record. Maybe next time. No, slim time. Fucking cooking fucking hash browns. Wow. More exciting topics of conversation. I think here there's something profound. Oh, I was watching a program from out of Great Britain called Upstairs Downstairs, and in this program, I would say it's really interesting because I'll give you back in case you haven't seen it. It's essentially like a glimpse into the life of like the aristocracy and their hired help. Because like every fan, the idea being like you live at like Eaton Place in London, I think is where it is. London. You live at a fancy house and you've got a title, like your lord, lady, the lord and the lady. We live at like 127 Eaton Place. And of course, like to run this, like, let's call it like a 3-story townhouse with big rooms in it. It's like for like a townhouse. It's pretty. It'd be like, I dare say like something like some of the people where I live from in Canada and stuff with money would probably turn their nose up at. I'm not living here, but like it's like they've got titles and money and stuff, and they can afford help. It's like post-war reality for people, and getting a job in the service, serving like a noble household is like there's worse things you could do, I guess. And so I was watching an old episode of this Upstairs Downstairs, and the lady of the house suggested that too much progress too fast can lead to disintegration. Something to that effect. too much progress leads to disintegration, and disintegration meaning like disintegration of tradition, which I don't know if truer words have ever been spoken. Like I'm thinking like, yeah, this progressive mindset that's permeated the psyche of people. I'm like, what the fuck? What? I'm not articulating my thoughts well, but like, yeah, WTF. I see tradition disintegrating before my very eyes, like in my own life. It's like Christmas is the same. If if there's a concentrated attack on tradition, I think it's fair to say, like at least from my own perspective, it's working. But was it ever genuine to begin with? So I could ramble on for all eternity and stuff, but I think I'm just gonna cut this video short. Maybe keep it on. I think my last video, I'll take this opportunity to apologize if maybe I was insensitive or offended someone, or I don't want to do the like eat shit fuck you type thing anymore. At least not for not for the time being. And just wish everyone a prosperous new year and a good night, restful night, right? I'm sure I'll have a restful night after all this all the beer and everything. And yeah, we'll see in the future what the potential that we'll have. And yeah, before I go, I want to anyone who's in I've been in a state before, like really dire straits, like hungry, broke, and yeah, it's easy to let society get the better of you. Just my mom used to always say, stick to your guns. And ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Things are, probably not. The probability, if you're gonna get like mathematical about things, like chances are it's gonna get like even exponentially worse. But maybe not. And here's the thing, like in life, things typically get a little worse before they get better. So it's like a test. It's like a test from God. Man, you're gonna get fucking dragged through the coals. You're gonna get like forget jumping through the hoops. You're gonna get chucked through the hoops. It's gonna be like you get beaten and bloody. You're gonna go through like hell and back, like in this life, and then and then that's just the beginning. It's like thought that was bad. Now comes the true test. Ah, fuck. Ah, jeez. Almost soaked my blackberry there. Oh, gee. Oh, no.
Please try again.
What's this? Ah, fuck. I'll get my dog to eat and drink this. Come here. Come on. Oh, look. Drink. Oh, she doesn't want to drink it. Oh. Ah, fuck. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Things will go your way. Maybe. Ooh. And key it up, and then it feels good. I don't think this little desktop area has ever been cleaner. You know, beer is a good cleaner, but it's pretty expensive. Right? And it smells like beer. Imagine like doing down your whole like car dashboard using beer as a cleanser. Like, you get pulled over for having a missing turn signal light or something. It's like, officer, I use beer to clean my dashboard. It's like, have you been drinking anything? Like, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, gee, you know, I just cleaned my dashboard using fucking beer, officer. What, you want outside? Let me show you my dog before I go. Oh, she doesn't want to. Okay, I'm going to go. I got to let the dog out, go and do some politics.